Good morning. It's once another day where we get to talk about the final part of relationships and how, just understand how to restore a connection. You've been apart, now you've made the decision to go back. So, how do you get something resembling what you wanted from your partner, and how do you get to maneuver the whole comeback? So I would like to talk about starting small. And by starting small here, it's more of, as you begin to decide to go back, you need to be very clear in your mind why it is that you want to go back into this relationship. On an individual note, be very true to yourself. If you're lonely, say you're lonely. If you feel like you're missing out, that other people, your colleagues who are in a relationship or who are married, you feel like you're not able to be around them because you're no longer in a marriage, then be honest with yourself. And in honesty, we do ask that you also be willing to be open to your partner about the reason why you want them back. Do not lie, because those if you are untruthful about the intentions and the purposes why you want back, that will definitely eventually catch up with you. And also, in starting small, also we are looking at then what's the approach. Sometimes we've seen couples where they've been in separation, and when they go back, they want to buy, there are big gestures, even sometimes some very emotional gestures, and even some very inappropriate ones. For example, you show up, you go, we've heard of couples who the partner goes drinking at night and shows up in the middle of the night and starts crying at the door. That's too much. So because this relationship, if it is important to you, you'll treat everything that you do with some forethought. And when we say start small, then get to know what your partner needs, what she expects also, and also communicate very openly about what are those expectations as we come back, and tone down on the big gestures. While they would be appreciated, but sometimes they may seem a bit material, or a bit over displayed, if I can call it that. So something else is that also do not overwhelm your partner. So with phone calls, with visits, with messages, do not do that. And that's why we say start small. Now, going back to the level of communication, remember we said this will not be we are not going back to the normal, our relationship as normal, or rather as we knew it. So we want to create a new normal, and in creating a new normal, we actually do want to be able to communicate more openly and freely, and also be more vulnerable with our partner. Something else is that you need to set new values, and even if not new values, you need to kind of revise the values maybe you had in the relationship. What do you want to see in this relationship? What do you feel will be important to both of you? So this is actually a collaboration between the both partners. When you start talking, then we are saying we are starting something new. So what does this new thing, or rather new relationship, need to look like? And what are the expectations of both partners as they step into this new relationship? So redefining that space that you're walking into in a collaborative manner is very important. And also something else as I finish this conversation is that as much as you will try to convince your partner of what it is that you're going to do, don't just convince. It's not about what you can say. It's show them what you're saying or what you mean. Be a doer, not just a sayer of the word, if I can say so. Thank you for listening, and have a great weekend.